Store scrapbook albums. Making scrapbook albums is a hobby you can get into. More and more people are becoming interested in the art of making them simply because it is a great way to pass the time and get the creative juices flowing at the same time. However, what most people do not realize is that while making scrapbooks is fun and easy, storing them takes a little more than just packing them in boxes and stowing them away in drawer chests. For starters, one has to know what specific materials to use. This is to ensure extra protection for the scrapbooks so that their pages will not wither away later on. Do you have a collection of scrapbook albums? Do you like to know how you can store them? If so, read on to find out. Organize your albums. Are you one of those people who have scrapbook albums that are just one too many? If you are, then the first thing you need to do is to organize them. Start by sorting out your albums according to date and contents. For example, you can pile an album that contains photos from a special occasion together with albums whose photos are of the same nature. You can also arrange your albums according to the date you made them. This way, it will be easier for you to find a specific album whenever you want. Protect your albums. Once you have organized them accordingly, it is now time to protect them properly. Start by checking if your albums are safe to use for photographs. Go through your albums one by one to see if you have used materials that are acidic and contain lignin like newspaper strips and dried plants. These materials will only damage your photos in the end, so it is best to remove them as early as now. Purchase boxes, album, and page protectors from your local bookshop and make sure you buy plenty so you have enough to cover all your albums. Once done, store each protected album in their individual boxes and label them according to the categories they were organized. Put away your albums. Find a good spot to keep your albums. Make sure that the spot is well ventilated and not too dry or humid to avoid mold from forming. Purchase a bookshelf if necessary. Stack each box by category and in a vertical position. Make sure that the labels are visible to read. Helpful tips. Below are tips that you can do to take care of your scrapbook albums. Dust the bookshelf occasionally to remove dirt. Change the album and page protectors occasionally to help keep your albums clean and scratch-free. Make sure you have a soft copy of all your important photos. Invest in scrapbooks made from picture-friendly material. And there you have it. A few simple tips you can use to help you store your scrapbook albums in the easiest and most orderly fashion. Pictures paint 1,000 words, as the song goes, so do your part to make sure they do just that forever. Have fun.